Oh, a bit cooler today. It's about 40 something, 49 degrees Fahrenheit. So I've got on a windbreaker. I'm still wearing shorts. I had considered running today, going out on a recovery run, which is what I have scheduled. 40 minutes as a recovery with 10 minutes to cool down. So a 50-minute workout altogether, but all of my problem areas are still giving me problems. So probably not a smart idea for me to try to run. You know, I tried just kind of running in place just a little bit to see how things were going to feel, and you know, the same areas are still bothering me. You know, my abductor or my groin area is still giving me problems, still hurts. You know, when I try to run in place, not terribly bad. You know, it's not as if I can't walk on it, but it definitely is letting me know that it's, you know, it's not liking that right now. So, you know, I've got 3 weeks, a little less than 3 weeks before I'm going to be standing on the start line. So I'm going to take full advantage of those 3 weeks to try to heal just as much as I can, as I've said all along. So today, in that frame of mind, you know, I'm not going to skip the workout, but what I am going to do is probably stay closer to the amount of time that the workout is calling me to do, because oftentimes when I'm out on my mountain bike, you know, I will double, you know, what the workout calls for. But I think today I'm just going to go out, turn my legs over, not really worry too much about, you know, heart rate or speed or pace or any of those types of things. I'm just going to go out and you know, keep moving, just keep moving today, because I think every little bit does help, and it certainly doesn't hurt, you know, to ride my bike. So you know, that's what I'm going to do, but I'm not going to extend it at all, because I think I need to dial it back just a little bit over these next 3 weeks to give my body as much time to heal as possible. At least that's my thinking right now. You know, that might change. Might change tomorrow. I am truly, you know, building this plane and flying it at the same time, because I constantly have to pivot just depending on what my body's telling me to do. So that's the plan, and I'll take you guys along with me for this bike ride. And, you know, we're going to get this one done. All right, let's go do it. I do have to say that I am getting a little frustrated with the healing process. It's so difficult not to be able to train the way that I want to train. It has been, you know, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And I understand that if I wasn't in a marathon training block, that, you know, I would approach it differently. I would have taken some time off, some rest time, still done some mobility things, but not try to, you know, work so hard to maintain my current level of fitness, especially my cardio. And I think that may have made a difference to allow, you know, everything to kind of settle down, as it were. You know, that tendonitis that has flared up again probably would not have flared up and might have healed a little quicker, a little stronger. My hip flexor, abductor, you know, I was making some good progress. And then, you know, now I'm kind of taking a step or maybe even 2 steps back with that, because, you know, it's pretty sore today. And that's concerning. I thought that I was on the downhill side of that injury. But as I mentioned in the intro, it's letting me know that it's definitely not healed enough to push it hard with running anyway. Running is what's aggravating it. One of my concerns about not being able to run ahead of time, you know, before race day now, is just how sore my calves were, and that's caught me off guard. You know, I'd run in shoes, and I picked shoes to run that recovery run, the first one that I did in the Adios Pro 3, because I was so familiar with those shoes, and they have always done a good job for me. The only issue I ever had with them was the comfort of the upper. But since I got that dialed in, the midsole ride has always been one of my favorites, and didn't ever have any issues with them. So that was very surprising, and I can only really attribute it to the fact that, you know, I'd been spending so much time on my mountain bike here and no time running, that I'm working the calf muscles differently, which then caused them to be, you know, sore. Now, whether they're, you know, the strength is probably there, but they might be, you know, tight, because the movement to pedal my bike is obviously different than it is when I'm striding, when I'm trying to run. And even though I wasn't trying to run fast, which would put me in a slightly different posture, running posture, you know, it was enough to cause my calves to be sore. So I am concerned about that. Definitely got that hint to fall in the air. Football games going on. Oh, it just reminds me how much I enjoy this time of year. And you know what I'm thinking about right now? Kind of funny, I think. But apple cider. Oh, I love apple cider. You know, we only have it this time of year, and usually not very much, maybe just one time, unless we were at a family gathering or something where, you know, somebody might have brought it as a treat. But a little bit of apple cider and maybe a plain donut to go with it. Oh, that sounds really good to me right now. So as a recovery workout, you know, I glance down at my watch periodically, not because I'm trying to set any kind of pace, but just more out of curiosity. And my heart rate has been low, and that's one indicator, you know, of how much work I'm putting into it. You know, oftentimes I'm looking down, it might say 100 beats per minute, something like that. But, you know, more importantly, you know, I often work out by feel. You know, I'm always interested and curious what the stats are afterwards, but I don't put a lot of emphasis on what I'm doing in terms of stats, heart rate, even pace during a workout. You know, if it calls for, you know, a speed session, I know if I'm if I'm working hard or not. And if it's an easy workout, I know if it feels easy and whether it doesn't feel easy. And, you know, some days those can be very different numbers at the end of the day, but that's okay. At least that's how I approach working out. Definitely enjoying and making the most of this recovery workout today. Definitely not pushing it. but that's not what it's all about. You know, yesterday was a hard workout. Tomorrow's going to be a hard workout. Yesterday was endurance. Tomorrow's going to be speed. So today is just about turning my legs over and, you know, try to keep things loose, that kind of thing. So, you know, I've talked about that before. So I'm doing the best I can to honor the intent of this workout and really to enjoy the ride. Definitely feels like a fall day, but so on the news this morning, they're talking about upcoming weather. I think we've got a few 80-degree days coming up yet this week, so it is going to get hot again, and I'll make most of that too. We'll take the sunshine and warm degrees or warm weather as well, so we just try to make the most out of whatever we get thrown our way. Oh, so that recovery run is done, or workout I should say. I wish it was a run. Hopefully soon. Boy, you know, it went okay. It went okay. You know, my hip did get loosened up a little. That's one of the nice things about riding my bike, is it does tend to work out a few kinks that way. But you know, time will tell. Time will tell. I'm going to keep doing everything I can to try to recover as quickly as possible, but it just seems like it's really kind of dragging on here. But anyway, all right, you guys, so I wanted to go about a little over 13 miles, just a little over an hour. Like I said, I was going to keep it light, and I think I honored that pretty well. We'll do it again tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a speed session. So all right, thanks for making it to the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for you. As always, run tall, run strong, be kind to one another. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, you can always email me at runtall2020@gmail.com. All right, you guys, you have a great day.